Welcome back. This is Call Sign Scooter, and it's been a minute, I'll say. That was loud. But it's been a minute. Took a long time
Angel
to...
7-1, we're RTB.
Oh my goodness.
Cobra 6-1, we are RTB.
Thank you. But yeah, it took a long time to get to this point of just getting reset. It just took a lot of patience, a lot of recharging, a lot of just taking care of myself proper. And I'm back with another Falcon video. As you've seen prior, I have been into 4.38. I got my, once I got the update, the most recent update that dropped a few months back. Tested the performance. You've seen it. Performance is a heck of a lot better than what it was, and super grateful for that I've been able to now move into 4.38, which seems to be a nice change. The graphically don't really care about the graphics or the looks of it. Again, if you've been around for any sort of time, I don't really care about the graphics. I care about performance, and I care about realism in the cockpit. I don't quite care if the buttons are scratched up or dinged or look photorealistic, as long as they are represented just like you would see it in the cockpit, that it's the same dimensions. It doesn't have to look good, it just has to look like a good representation of what the cockpit actually looks like. Doesn't need to be photoreal. That's all I'm really looking for. And that there's dynamic weather. That's it. But just the little tweaks in the AI and the way it works and the comms, and now that the AWACS actually works a little bit better with callouts to the player flight, very much appreciate that. So good changes all around. So what are we doing today?
All right, listen up.
Today, we're going to be in quite a package. Looks like many aircraft that are going to be involved, with F-16s, some Harriers, and F-15s. It is an Oka strike with an escort of F-16s from the ROKAF. I have to say that pretty slow. Now let's see if I remember how to do stuff, because the last upload that I did / post that I did was the last time I flew in BMS. And what have I been doing through that time? Taking a break, playing other games that I enjoy, and then also dabbling with DCS some more, getting its performance back up to snuff, and actually preferring 2D instead of VR, which is kind of weird, but I've been preferring 2D in DCS just to pop in and pop out. I probably won't upload any DCS videos. Personal preference. If you want to see them, fantastic. I'm just currently building a small campaign that's semi-randomly generated with different mission sets for the F4 with a very small, light story. So this spring, I hope to complete all of the setup for the DCS campaign. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet. But it's just a side project that I've been kind of happily working on, because working on 2D has been easier than in VR. Again, I don't know, but in BMS, VR. All right, Oka Strike. Let's get back to what's going on right now in this moment. An Oka Strike on... Doggone, I can't read that. I believe it's like an army base with a radio tower, SATCOM station, ammo dump, and an admin building. There are 3 strikes, one for the radio tower, one for the ammo dump, and another one for a different radar or radio tower. So my flight is going to hit the ammo dump. And what do we have in the loadout to carry this mission out? Looks like GBU 31, so alright. GPS guided munitions, easy peasy. Actually, it's way too easy. Coming from the Phantom, getting into the F-16 with its avionics suite, too easy. The difficult part, though, is we're going to be in enemy territory for quite some time. And so far, this is the only SAM threat that's out there. And I believe this is an SA2. The campaign that I'm flying is Iron Fortress, so we are defending against an invasion from the north. And then the bonus to actually win the campaign is to take back Seoul, way up here. And we have like 30 campaign days to do it. So far, I've been liking it. There's been a way more action, a lot of more intercepts to take out aircraft, to now striking at logistics. And that's been, anyway, it's been kind of different. I've been so used to Rolling Thunder, right? Or Rolling Fire. Rolling Thunder is Vietnam. Rolling Fire, of just being on the offense right from the get-go, but this one actually has quite a bit more action. But that's what's going on. A big strike to an army base to attack their logistics just a little bit and to stop the invasion. We will be taking off at 21:44. Okay, so I got it right up, bumped up to the time. 6:03 local time, so it should be about sunrise-ish. Intra-flight is going to be comm 16, regular comms ladder. Otherwise, AWAS, is it AWAS or ASOS? Never mind, it's the ATIS. At Gunsan, the ATIS, is channel 2. For that tiny briefing, IFF plan, all good to go. Link 16 plan. Now, I will say the other thing about 4.38, I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed, and how nice it was, that they actually add the Link 16 codes for like Magic, Sentry, and Texaco, if they have them already loaded up in the flight plan as donors. So here's the flight with I think we have too many. But usually they'll put it in the donors already for you, which is super nice. I don't know if we're going to get it this time because we have so many. And then weather's predicted to be sunny all around. Yes, I do have weather done and uploaded. It's just going to start out sunny, and then it's going to get pretty terrible pretty quickly. So we're going to take the advantage of the clear weather as it is. Okay, that is the plan. Now that we know that our target is the ammo dump, we shall... I don't know why they didn't... What is this? The 8th Mobile Army something? 8th Mobile Army Division Base? Yes. So, ammo dump. What is wrong with this? Okay, it zoomed all the way out. I see. It doesn't look like it should be foggy. So that's the SATCOM station. That's the ammo dump, admin buildings, barracks, any other. Just want to.
All right, listen up.
Yeah, destroy ammo dump or other facilities at the target site. Ammo dump it is. And if we damage or destroy the surrounding buildings and crates and stuff, I'm not going to complain. So,
all right, listen up.
I gotta keep this up. So as long as it's after 13, we'll say steer point 15. I know it's not quite standard, but I'm just having fun. Okay. So do that as a steer point, and just in case, we'll add that in as a weapon target steer point as well, just to be safe. Now that's all set up for the JDAMs. Again, only the SA2 has been spotted thus far. If we run into some trouble with other SAM sites, I'm aborting. This is going to be strictly a survival kind of campaign. If anything threatens my survival, i.e. if I can't lock onto, say, a 5th gen jet, I'm out. If I can't lock onto, or if I get ambushed by fighters, it's dumping the emergency jettison and engaging the targets, the bandits, if it's safe to do so, and or aborting. If I get an SA-10 pop up, I'm aborting. Just, that's it. Abort. Mission's over, mission's done. We cannot complete the mission. It's too dangerous. So, those are my personal minimums. And also the reason why I'm making the decisions that I will be making. I may not be able to talk through it. So, you've been warned. If you have an issue with it, go ahead and grab Falcon F4 on Steam for like $5 and install BMS. And swing away. But I'm treating this as a fighter pilot simulator at this point. And that's all there is to it. Alright, that should be everything I need. We are ready to take off.
Hawkeye, 7, Magic, 1,
We'll
be
see you in the
advised,
pit.
threat aircraft, bullseye, 16520, 21,000, print, MiG-23, on target.
Ba-do-do. And also, I don't know, because OpenXR, for whatever reason, loads my head height way above what it's supposed to. So I may have to just make a slight adjustment to that. No, it looks okay. Okay, why is it foggy as all get out? That was not in the briefing. Ugh. Oh dear. It's dark still. Let's get the night vision on and where's the battery? Nope. There we go. And we'll close canopy. Cool. Can I turn on? Oh no, I think I need to turn on the engine first. That should be to norm. Fuel should be to norm. And then JFS start 2. Goodness. Let's get the nods off. Nope. Definitely need nods. There's not enough ambient light for this. Where's the flashlight? I wonder if there's a flashlight bind and I just don't know it. And I'm dumb. But it's like right almost at sunrise. Okay, 20. We're gonna let it hit 25 RPM. Secondary caution light went out, so we should be safe, but still 25 RPM, and put the throttle out of its detent. Watch the startup magic happen. Now, if you can't see very well, even through the nods, that's okay. I can't either. I'm guessing. This is just starting up the F-16 way too many times out of the many years I've done this. Okay, we did not burn out, and temperatures look like they are stabilizing, so why don't we introduce some light? Yes. Excellent.
Magic
That's
1-1. Sunrise.
Oh no. I forgot to turn off the breath. I'm sorry. We'll just have to deal with that. Whatever. RDR, right? Countermeasures panel. Put the power on, it'll be in standby anyway. Let's turn the volume down to that. Volume down just a little bit for the missile. I.e., dang, what was that called? Let's see. We might, no, I should be, I don't know. I feel like I'm too high. But the body when I look down says I'm just fine. Yes, I'm a little slow. I'm sorry. My avionics fault and Flicka's fault. Just clear that out. Ejection seat handle. Where in the heck is it? There we go. Okay, now we're testing probe heat just to make sure the annunciator panel works. Keep that on. Fire, overheat, good. Oxygen low, which will be down here in the block 42, which I'm finding is probably my favorite block. I don't know why. Okay, that's done.
Pull up. Altitude.
Make sure all the lights work.
Warning. Jammer. Counter. Chaff. Flare. Low. Out. Lock. IFS. Caution. Bingo. Data.
Okay. Bit test. So, yeah, you flick us up and running right here. Oh, that's why. See, why isn't the comms panel opening up with the channels? But hold on. Yeah, I feel like it's too high. Let me just get this. Okay. That's better. Oh. Bit passed the test. Good. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, bit passed. What do I do next? I don't remember. Make sure the RWR is working. That sounds like a good plan. Looks like it's good. I mean, we're waiting on the INS alignment, which it looks like it's just about done anyway. Good. So that's done. Clear that out. We'll switch the Flickus to data cartridge, and we'll load all of my customization features. Oy. Oh yeah. Want upfront controls. So Link 16 is currently getting booted up. And it looks like the fog has lifted. Huzzah. To be honest, I don't think sunrise is for another half hour. We might get sunrise. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I was going to... Oh, it's done. FCR is ready. Come. I'm gonna keep that one. I think it's Com 2. Com 2 is for ATIS.
Wind 294 degrees, 27 knots, gusts 29.
Ugh.
Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Sky conditions, no significant clouds. Temperature, plus 08 degrees Celsius. Altimeter, 2988 inches.
Interesting.
Gunson, information Victor. Runway 36. Expect visual approach. Wind, 294 degrees, 27 knots, gusts 29. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Sky conditions, no significant clouds. Temperature, plus 08 degrees Celsius. Altimeter, 29.
If you fly Phantom for a week and you can't figure out how to figure out all the doodads. And so IFF is 0110. Sounds like binary. Okay. We couldn't get that to norm. IFF is done. Oh, poop. I think it's end that I bound the keys to Hinix. Okay, yes. Where's my end key? Yeah, alright, there it is, okay. Yay, I remember. Alignment's good for now. So 1500 is too low. Give me 3100. I'm just doing very heavy round up and round down maths in my head to just give me enough time to zip back, assuming I'm clean, and have zero drag. Yeah. Anyway. Now, so we've gone through that, we don't need the laser for today, because they should be guided by GPS, and that was steer point number 15. If I forget, or the target changes, I can just use the targeting pod to... Targeting pod should be on the right side. I can just use the targeting pod to mark a steer point for me, and we'll take care of that. Isn't modern technology fantastic? Let's verify what we have, though. Is this the storage jettison I can... Yes. Anyway, so I have two heaters, two slammers, slammers C model, and then A9Xs. The X-rays are fantastic for off-bore sight stuff. What an advancement in technology instead of having to get them on bore sight. Ugh. Right, air to ground. What do we have? Arming delay of 6 seconds? Let's make it 4. 6 seconds seems too long. So we'll have the arming delay of 6 seconds. The release angle and everything, don't really need to mess with. That's all good to go. I just need to make sure that I turn them on, so that they have proper guidance. Okay. We're in nav mode. Let's ring up air traffic control. Departure.
Hawkeye, 7, 4 ship, F-16s. Request taxi. Good morning, Hawkeye, 7. You're number 2 for departure. Taxi,
Ooh.
Alpha, then hold short, runway 36.
Runway 36, okay. Testing brakes, good. Nose boostering on. And we'll follow these F-15s out. Alright, we'll turn it on flash because we are ready for taxi. And are currently taxiing. It is also nice to have baked in air traffic control. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna have any bad habits from DCS. I think that's our... Right? No.
Hawkeye, 7-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 29230.
Okay. Oh. There we go. That way I don't have to just do the step button. Okay. We need to ring up our flight. So I want 3 in the slot.
Hawkeye, 7, line up, 4 ship, 3 in. 2,
3,
4.
Eagle 5, contact departure.
Hawkeye, 7, 4 ship, F-16s. Ready for departure.
Hawkeye 7, hold short.
Okay. We will probably be contacted in a few minutes, so I'm going to time compress. Ooh. Actually, I forgot Goonson's. I mean, I have the photos. But it's clear weather, so I don't need ILS. And visual verification of the stores that I have.
Hawkeye 7, Kunsan Tower, wing 300 at 27 knots, runway 36. You are cleared for takeoff.
Oh, looks like they updated the the voice lines for weather and wind. How ridiculous they are. That's why we're using runway 36, because the wind is coming in from, what was it, 3-2 or something? I don't know. To our left. So we'll tuck in on, by the threshold over here. There we go. Yep, you see how the runway is? You see all them pixels in big pixels? I think it's perfect, because, I don't know, it gives it a little bit of texture, a little bit of flavor with the lights. Because I understand that it means that, you know, the runway's got a little bit of texture, but does it need high-resolution textures on it? No. I'm sorry, I'm gonna rant on graphics. Yeah, like DCS? I don't know. It doesn't need that kind of graphics. I don't know. Just bring... I would love to have the ode simulators brought back. You know, Tornado, A10, A10-2. Where's everybody else? Said 4 ship. Oh my goodness. They're not coming. Fine. Before they get mad. Okay. Airspeed's alive. It's a lot of right rudder right now. And 170 knots, we'll go ahead and rotate. You're up. Gears up. I'll go ahead and just... I'm going to keep it in afterburner, but not so aggressive on it.
2, airborne.
Hawkeye 7-1, contact departure.
Go, that's departure, and we'll tell them that we are in the sky.
Hawkeye 7, airborne, 4 ship, F-16s, 1000. Hawkeye 7, Puma time, departure. Depart heading 075, resume on navigation.
075, resume on navigation.
7-2, on my way.
And we'll go straight to tactical. Oof. Again.
3, airborne.
I have it on the lowest graphical setting possible for me. And I still think it looks really good in VR. In the upload, it probably looks pretty good anyway. But it looks fantastic from up here. Doesn't need to be fancy.
Airborne.
It just needs to function.
Hawkeye 7-3, on my way.
I didn't notice the mountains over there. Huh. Okay, I'm going to guesstimate that we're going to be cruising at about 22,000.
Hawkeye
That
7-4, on my way.
Speaking of cruise, let's get that doodad turned on to help me manage my speed. Try to manage my fuel
2,
level
in
here.
position.
Yes, you are. I'm proud of you. Okay, let's finish alignment while we are, for the HIMIX, while we are in the sky. Darn. I forgot what it was list. Okay. And I'm just using the cursor for like the FCR to move the cross, so that it just lines up really good. And then we'll do the roll, so I'm just rolling it to the left, just so that the stick at the bottom of the cross lines up pretty good. For you, you might not see that much of a difference, but for me, I can tell. Crazy mountain range over here. And it looks like the fog, so that is patchy fog. That is actually really cool. Alright, let's get handoff mode turned on. Just for additional awareness. Turkey pod. Put it back in standby. Okay, so maybe it's on the left side. Just have to keep an eye on it. They're gonna be about a minute late. I'm not crying too hard about it. That's why we have our hold point. It is really neat though. The mountain range. It does look a little bit better. I'll give you that. For the ones that rant and rave and whine and moan about graphics and graphical fidelity and photorealism and 8K textures. I'll give it to you. It looks pretty cool. Even though right now I have it, I think, at 1K. Didn't even opt for the 4K. I want performance. Give me performance in gameplay. In gameplay loops. Over graphical fidelity. Cause see, look, even though it's 1K, I'm pretty sure now I'll invite the fight in the comments for this one. When it comes to seeing it through my uploads here, can you really tell a difference? Can you really? Come on now. Let's be honest with ourselves. But again, fight me in the comments on that. Okay, autopilot's on. We'll pick up the pace. What are we, 5 miles? 5 miles out. So, it's time to time compress. Okay, we're gonna steer 0.3 now. A time compress. The only thing I don't enjoy too much is with 4.38 the occasional pause and stutter. It's not bad. It's not great.
Three, in position.
That took a minute. Oh, whoops. We can ease up. Four miles out. Yeah, so we're about a minute early here. Okay, so we're gonna orbit around this steer point. What in the world? They just took off. Down there. What if those are the Harriers? Oh, I can actually see where the canopy ends. A little, kind of got some dirt specks on it, I can see. Alright. 396.
4 in position.
Okay. 4's in position, so that means we can. We can turn all that off. We're in combat mode, and we're just kind of hanging around right behind the flot line.
Bulldog 3-1. Package marshaled.
Okay. There goes the first package marshaled. I know Hangman in Top Gun says there's no problem in being early.
Bulldog 3-1. Package leaving push point.
They're
Sentry 7-1. Sunrise.
Bandits. 10,000 feet, what are you? Oops. I thought I saw bandits.
Mohawk 1-1. Package marshal. Caddy 5-1. Package marshal.
Looks like everybody's here. Right, that's what those are. They're clouds. Okay. We'll stick around here. Anyway, Hangman said there's no shame or whatever in being early. Well, when you're in a strike package like so, timing is key. So we're gonna hang out here just for
Mohawk 1-1. Package leaving push point.
a second more. Yeah, look, there's the sunrise right there. Sun's about to come up.
Caddy 5-1. Package departing push point.
Okay, fine. We'll start. TGP, okay. TGP's standby and is not soy, which is good. Okay, so that means I can turn that hard point off. Oh. My bad. I had the right one turned on. Okay, there we go. All good. All good.
Hawkeye 7. Magic 1. Be advised. Hostiles bearing 02559 22,000. Print big 23s.
Somewhere they're over there. Well, thank you. Actually, let's go ahead and check in with AWACS.
Magic 1. Hawkeye 7-1. Checking in.
They don't pose a threat to us. I'm gonna let them go. Now, if they turn hot toward us, yeah, we're gonna mess them up. Make no mistake, we're gonna mess them up. I mean, heck, in this campaign alone, I don't know how many air-to-air victories I have, but it's outrageous. I'll tell you that, and I'm all for it. I also decreased the difficulty to like the lowest of the low difficulty. So I'm like, I need the extra help, dang it. I just want to fly and have a sense of danger and evade said sense of danger successfully. And have all of my munitions track like they're supposed to. Is that too much to ask? Let's see. We are 60 miles out. Yeah. Why don't we... Let's go to Master Air-to-Ground mode. We'll go to Smiz. We'll get our GPS bombs booted up. and get the alignment done for them, so that way I can talk to the targeting pod. Speaking of which, we can switch it to air-to-ground mode, and we can back out of air-to-ground mode. We have 9 miles. 9 miles. Do I have time to navigate the menu?
Bulldog 3, Magic 1, be advised, hostile bearing 0, 1, 0, 5, 9, 21,000, print MiG 29.
Magic
Sorry.
1, Bulldog 3, copy.
Oops. Want that on, and then the radius. Okay, main.
Bulldog
Exit.
3, Magic 1, heads up, 2, bandits bearing 360, 5, 8, 18,000, print MiG 21.
MiG-21s,
Magic 1, Bulldog 3,
don't come to us, we'll mess you up. I'm telling you. Don't try it. But they are warning us. See, that's why I'm glad with 4.38, because AWACS is actually helpful now. Instead of just talking to the AI flights and actually calling out, hey, Hawkeye, by the way, you've got bandits in your operating area, your area of operations. So just be on the lookout for that. Oh, they're turning cold. Nope. Changed his mind. Whoa. I'm gonna come mess you up. You're just MiG-21s, and we have like a million aircraft with us. Do not test us. Because we're coming for you, y'all. We are on an intercept course. I don't want to read. I wonder what that is. Okay. That's interesting. So we have, can we, what is it left? Who are they? Who are you? We don't know. But they're the MiGs. I'm gonna assume that those are hostile. Fudge, dude. An SA-10. I hope it doesn't fire on us. And yet, if there are other friendly aircraft that are out. Boy. Anyway, so we have, what are they at? 21,000. So he's turning cold.
Mohawk 1 in.
Yeah, let's not mess with that. Let's stick to the mission. And let's hope and pray that the SA-10 is just there to scare us. I knew it, man. Okay. Let's do underground mode, and let's go to steer point. I'm going to change to steer point 15. Enter. And we're going to
Caddy 5 in.
cursor 0 on that. You messed down. Yep, that's it. Master arm on. Master arm on. Okay, it says that the bombs are ready. Now we just gotta line it up to the fall line and fly this path and just hope that the SA-10 doesn't get us. I can't believe I'm breaking my personal minimums. I said as soon as the SA-10 pops up, we're done, and its mission fail. I just hope that we can, like, S-turn out and just, again, hope and pray that the other the other aircraft are on its radar. So with that said, why don't we increase the speed? We are about 120, a minute and 20 seconds from bombs away. We are on the bomb run. Flat face. At this point, let's get the jammer on.
Bulldog 3, Magic 1, be advised, hostiles bearing 3005, 18,000. Print Big 29s.
Big 29s.
1, Bulldog 3, copy.
Okay. Yeah. That's what it is. 35 seconds to the bomb run. Or not to the bomb run, to bombs away. We are on the bomb run. Oh boy. I'm sweating. The SA-10 probably like fired 3,000 missiles at this point for as many times as it's pinged us. Alright. Holding pickle. And I'm going to quickly release the other one because I just realized I didn't set it up to drop as a pair.
GBU released. GBU released.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Again, it doesn't track by the laser, so just have to lock that point. We couldn't have been that high.
Mohawk 1-1. Good hit. Mohawk 1-1. Weapons on target.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Don't need that anymore. That's your .9. Not what I'm looking for. Stop. Okay, so what's your point? Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah, look at that sunrise. Looking pretty good. Okay. And if we can just not die from the SA-10, that's the only thing that's on my mind right now is, like, don't die. Let's see, I wonder if the element... Will they go back in and...
Hawkeye 7-3, weapons free.
3, Wilco.
4, Wilco.
I mean, if you can get something else, go ahead and go for it. I'm not going to stop you. But I see other jets kind of circling the area. And I'm banking on the SA-10 not targeting us, and the difficulty saying to not target me first.
Hawkeye 7-2, weapons free. 2, Wilco.
Dang. Just eager. Golly. I'll provide top cover? Question mark? I'm getting some performance dips, and I imagine it's just other aircraft spawning into the bubble. As far as I can see it, I don't see anything that's, oops.
Mohawk 1, let's go home.
See if they can do follow on strikes with whatever they see.
4, in.
Oh, they found something.
3 in.
So I turn my jammer off just so that theoretically other radars can't burn through it right now. And I don't want to paint myself as look at where I'm at. Especially because we have so many friendly forces in the area. My hope is that...
GBU released.
Oh, they actually found something. Good.
GBU released.
GBU released.
4, up.
3 out.
They look like F-18s. Let's have the element rejoin.
Hawkeye 7-3, rejoin formation.
Hawkeye 7-3 on my way.
Hawkeye 7-4, on my way.
Yeah, that SA-10. Stop it. Stop it. Turn yourself off. And leave me alone!
2, in.
Ooh. Looks like we got something right by me that I can probably intercept. We'll see. If these four aren't trying to. Which they probably are. Right. What's their height? 23,000? Okay. $23,000. Let's narrow the band.
GBU released. GBU
And
released. 2, out.
go to B1. What I'm mainly trying to do is just give it as little area as possible to scan so I can burn through and also get a lock. But we are at 80 nautical miles. Oh, I have wingman rejoin.
Hawkeye 7-2, rejoin formation. Hawkeye 7-2, on my way.
Alright, they're not worth it. I'm not trying to push my fortunes here in enemy territory. So let's call it a day. Let's not get greedy. Let's go home. Take the win. Take the dub. Go on autopilot, we'll time compress. Ugh. And the hard part's not over yet.
Bulldog 3-1. 7, breaking off to RTB.
We still have tanks, or fuel in the tanks. We got light weather. Yeah, see those MiGs aren't, they're not pressing us. That's fine. See, there's part of our flight, those dots, those circles. That's what Link 16 is for, to show us where they're at. Very, very useful feature.
We are heading home.
Oh, they just turned off their Link 16.
Mohawk, 1-1,
No, they
breaking
didn't.
off to RTB.
And we're going to tell AWACS that we're also on the way home.
Let's go home.
We've crossed the flat line. We're okay. AWACS doesn't really need to worry about us anymore. We can turn master arm off. And we'll back out of air-to-air mode to go back to nav. Steer point 10. What's wrong with this SA-10? Why don't we just leave us alone?
Four, in position.
3, in position.
Cool. Yeah, there they are. And there's 2 coming in. He's 5 miles behind. Or she. I think it's she. We're going to come down to 30 miles. Yeah, see a little bit of weather is forming. It's not awful, but still. Oh, we're getting more light. Look at the performance degradation. Trying to load the new light stuff. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, I didn't finish explaining the cadence of me flying sorties. I'm going to try to treat it realistically. So I asked Gemini what, like during Desert Storm or not Desert Storm. It was Operation Allied Force. I asked it how often a single fighter pilot would fly sorties in a day. And of course it said it varied, but on average it was about every 4 to 6 hours. Because there needed to be a break period. So in here I'm going to do between 4.5 to 5 hours to simulate me resting in the campaign before I fly another mission or I'm able to select another one. So that's another adjustment that I'm making to also help push the campaigns forward quickly. Okay, let's ring up approach, tell them that we are close by and we want to land.
Gator 7-3, fly heading 195, 3000, maintain 230 knots. Hawkeye 7-1, 4-ship F-16s, 25 miles, east, 24,000, request entered for visual landing. Good morning. morning, Hawkeye 7-1, in the sound approach. Welcome back. Vectors for VA auto approach. Runway 36. QH2 987. Hawkeye 7-1, turn right heading 310, descend to 4000, maintain 300 knots. Gator 72,
310, 4000.
75, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots. Vectors to final. Hawkeye 72, turn right heading 305, 5000. Hawkeye 73, turn right heading 305, descend to 6000. Hawkeye 74, turn right heading 305, descend to 7000. Gator 74, turn right heading 195, 3000, maintain 240 knots.
Okay. The new terrain,
Gator
elevation
73,
stuff.
fly heading 275, 2000, maintain 200 knots. Vectors to final. Gator 71, turn right final.
Altitude.
Okay.
355,
It looks better.
approach speed. Gator 71, contact towers on final.
Gator.
Eagle 51, fly heading 175, hold 4000, maintain 230 knots.
How are those
Vectors
buildings
to
at the
left
river?
base. Gator 74, turn right heading 275, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots. Vectors to final. Gator 72, turn right final approach course 355, check approach speed.
We are busy.
Eagle 52, fly heading 175, 4000, maintain 220 knots. Vectors to left base. Gator 72, contact towers on final. Risk 29230. Be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 150. 55.
It's only because I'm near clouds.
Gator 73, turn right final approach course 355, jet approach speed. Gator 73, contact towers on final. Risk 29230. Hawkeye 71, fly heading 320, maintain 300 knots. Runway 36. Eagle
320.
51, turn right heading 195, 3000, maintain 240 knots. Runway 36.
He's busy, man.
Hawkeye 72, orbit the spacing 5000. Hawkeye 73, orbit the spacing 6000. Hawkeye 74, orbit the spacing 7000. Gator 74, turn right final approach course 355.
Well, I didn't hear my
approach
name.
speed. Hawkeye 71, orbit the spacing
Dang it.
4000. Gator 74, contact towers on final. Risk 29230.
We're gonna be in the
Eagle
pattern for a
52,
second.
Turn right heading 195, 3000, maintain 220 knots. Hawkeye 71, turn left heading 200, hold 4000, maintain 250 knots. Eagle 51, turn left heading 075, 2000, maintain 200 knots. Vectors to final, runway 36. Hawkeye 72, fly heading 280, descend to 4000, maintain 260 knots.
No,
runway
he gets...
36.
Oh, come on.
Eagle 52, turn left heading 075, 2000, maintain 200 knots. Vectors to final. Hawkeye 71, fly heading 225, maintain 350 knots. Runway 36.
225.
Eagle 51, turn left to final approach course 355, slow to approach speed. Eagle 51, contact towers on final. Risk 29230.
Yeah, I like morning
Hawkeye
flights.
73, turn left heading 215, 4000, maintain 300 knots.
Morning flights are awesome.
Start 7-1, 2-ship, F4, 25 miles, northwest, 19,000. Request vector for visual landing. Stud 72, fly heading 170, 3000. Eagle 52, turn left to final approach course 355, check approach speed. Hawkeye 74, fly heading 245, descend to 4000, maintain 270 knots. Good morning, Stud 71, in the sound approach. Vectors for VA auto approach, runway 36. QH2 988. Eagle 52, contact towers on final. Risk 29230. Stud 71, turn left heading 125, descend to 4000. Viper 3-1, 4-ship, F-16s, 10 miles, north, 19,000. Request vector for visual landing. Viper 3-4, fly heading 170, descend to 3,000. Good morning, Viper 3-1, units on approach. Welcome back. Vector Sortie on approach, runway 36. QH2988.
Well, these reflections are
turn right
crazy.
heading 285, descend to 5,000, maintain 300 knots. Viper 32, turn right heading 285, 6,000, runway 36.
You see, there's a runway.
Viper 33, turn right heading 270, 7,000. Stud 71, orbit the spacing 4,000. Stud 71, fly heading 290, hold 4,000, maintain 240 knots.
I feel like I should be behind
Viper 33,
Hawkeye
orbit the
72.
spacing 7,000. Viper 31, orbit the spacing 5,000. Viper 32, orbit the spacing 6,000.
And these reflections from the ground, I believe that's where these reflections are coming from. The light sources in the ground is nuts.
Turn right heading 240, maintain 200 knots.
240?
Hawkeye 72, fly heading 175, 4,000, maintain 250 knots. Vectors to right base. Hawkeye 71, fly heading 175, hold 4,000, maintain 350 knots. Vectors to right base.
175.
Hawkeye 73, turn left heading 175, 4,000, maintain 250 knots. Vectors to right base.
Sun's coming up a little bit more.
Viper 31, fly heading 280, descend to 4,000, maintain 260 knots. Hawkeye 72, turn right heading 195, 3,000. Hawkeye 71, turn right heading 190, maintain 200 knots, runway 36.
190.
Hawkeye 74, turn left heading 175, hold 4,000, maintain 250 knots, vectors to right base. Hawkeye 71, fly heading 205, 3,000, vectors to right base.
205, 3000.
Viper 32, turn left heading 210, descend to 4,000, maintain 290 knots. Hawkeye 73, fly heading 195, 3,000, maintain 250 knots.
This wind is
Hawkeye
stupid.
72, fly heading 275, 2,000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final.
Yeah, you can see the waves.
Fly heading 175, 4,000, maintain 210 knots, vectors to left base. Hawkeye 71, fly heading 265, 2,000, maintain 350 knots, vectors to final.
265?
Hawkeye 74, fly heading 195, 3,000, maintain 250 knots. Viper 33, fly heading 275, 4,000, maintain 270 knots. Hawkeye 73, fly heading 275, 2,000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final. Stud 72, fly heading 085, 2,000, vectors to final. Hawkeye 74, fly heading 275, 2,000, vectors to final. Hawkeye 72, turn right to final approach course 355, check approach speed. Hawkeye 72, contact tower on final. Hawkeye 71, turn right to final approach course 355, slow to approach speed. Hawkeye 71, contact tower on final. Stud 71, fly heading 195, 3000, maintain 210 knots. Stud 72, turn left to final approach course 355, check approach speed. Stud 72, contact tower on final.
Oh my goodness.
Hawkeye 73, turn right to final approach course 355, slow to approach speed. Hawkeye 73, contact tower on final. Caddy 5, push approach. Flapper 31, turn right heading 175, hold 4000, maintain 240 knots, vector to left base. Hawkeye 73, fly heading 030, 4000, maintain 300 knots. Hawkeye 74, fly heading 135, 4000. Stud 71, turn left.
Stud 72.
Oh dear.
Hawkeye 71, on final.
Hawkeye 71. Go around. Vector 350. Contact approach for resequencing. Warning, warning. 72.
Warning, warning.
On tower. Wing 280 at 29 knots. Runway 36. Cleared for landing. Jet gear down.
I figured that was gonna happen. We're too close.
Flapper 32, turn right heading 175, hold 4000, maintain 250 knots, vector to left base. Stud 71, turn left to final approach course 355, slow to approach speed. Hawkeye 71, F-16, 2 miles, south 1000, request vector for initial landing. Good morning, Hawkeye 71, inbound approach, welcome back, vector for the 8 approach, runway 36. QH2990. Hawkeye 71, fly present heading, climb to 4000, maintain 300 knots, runway 36. Stud 71, contact tower on final. Flapper 31, fly heading 195, 3000, runway 36. Flapper 33, turn right heading 175, hold 4000, maintain 250 knots, vectors to left base. Hawkeye 74, turn right heading 310, descent.
Just verify that it is charging. Okay, yes it is.
Flapper 33, turn right heading 195, descend to 3000, maintain 250 knots, runway 36. Flapper 32, turn left heading 075, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final.
Must have missed it. Say again.
Flapper 31, turn left to final approach course 355, check speed. Flapper 31, contact tower on final, switch to 29230. Hawkeye 71, can you repeat that? Hawkeye 71, fly heading 320, hold 4000, maintain 300 knots, runway 36.
Okay, 320.
Hawkeye 71, turn right heading 320, maintain 300 knots, runway 36. Flapper 34, turn right heading 270, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final. Flapper 33, fly heading 075, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final. Flapper 32, turn left to final approach course 355, check approach speed. Flapper 32, contact towers on final, switch to 29230. Eagle 1, airborne, 2 shift, F-15, 1000. Eagle 1, bonus time, departure, fly heading 170, resume on navigation. Eagle 1-1, F-15, 2 miles, north 2000, request vector for visual landing. Flapper 33, turn left to final approach course 355, slow to approach speed. Good morning, Eagle 1-1. Doing the sound about. Vectors for the
He's busy.
Runway 36. QH2989. Flapper 33. Contact towers on final. Eagle 1-1. Turn left heading 310 5000. Maintain 300 knots. Flapper 34. Turn right final approach course 355. Check speed. Hawkeye 73. Fly heading 015. Hold 4000. Maintain 220 knots. Flapper 34. Contact towers on final. Hawkeye 71. Orbit to spacing 4000.
Oh, poop. I'm not gonna lie. This is the most picturesque I've ever seen the KTO.
Hawkeye 74. Contact towers on final. Switch to 29230. Hawkeye 71. Orbit to spacing 4000.
What the heck is the HSD? Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Hawkeye 71. Orbit to spacing 4000.
Come on, dude.
Eagle 1-1. Orbit to spacing 5.
He's still charging.
Eagle 1-1. Fly heading 160 4000. Maintain 260 knots. Hawkeye 71. Turn left heading 140. Hold 4000. Maintain 210 knots.
140.
Hawkeye 71. Soon as down the boat. Traffic 3 o'clock. 3 miles. Hawkeye 73. Fly heading 175. Hold 4000. Maintain 280 knots. Vectors to right base. Runway 36.
I'm just taking in the scenery right now. It looks really nice. Though the waves are kind of high.
Hawkeye 73. Turn right heading 195. Descend to 3000. Maintain 280
Hawkeye
knots.
73 hasn't touched down yet? Dang. Airspace is clearing up, though. It's also currently storming outside right now. I just hope I don't lose power.
73, turn right heading 280, descend to 2000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final. Hawkeye 71, turn right heading 185, hold 4000, maintain 230 knots, vectors to left base.
185. Say 4,000 or 3,000.
Hawkeye 71, finish sound approach, traffic 4 o'clock, 5 miles.
Oh, I got him. Traffic in sight.
Hawkeye 73, turn right, final approach course 355, check speed. Hawkeye 73, contact towers on final, switch 29230. Hawkeye 71, turn right heading 205, descend to 3000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to left base.
205.
Eagle 11, fly heading 175, hold 4000, maintain 270 knots, vectors to left base, runway 36.
And 3,000.
Hawkeye 71, finish sound approach, traffic 5 o'clock, 5 miles. Hawkeye 71, turn left heading 075, 2000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final.
75. 2,000.
Eagle 11, turn right heading 190, descend to 3000, maintain 280 knots. Eagle 11, fly heading 075, 2000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final. Hawkeye 71, turn left to final approach course 355, check approach speed.
I was about to say.
Hawkeye 71, contact towers on final.
Hawkeye 73, Kunsan Tower, wing 290 at 28 knots, runway 36, cleared for landing, check gear down.
Hawkeye 71, on final.
Hawkeye 71, Kunsan Tower, continue inbound for runway 36.
Gear down. Three green. Now we just gotta figure out how to line up with the runway. Because the wind is ridiculous at like 30 knots.
Eagle 11, on final.
Eagle 11, Kunsan Tower, continue inbound for runway 36. Hawkeye 71, Kunsan Tower, wing 280 at 35 knots, runway 36, cleared for landing, check gear down. Hawkeye 73, contact below, switch to 73525.
This is gonna be a landing. That's all I gotta say. It will be a landing.
Mako, 7-2 ship, F-16. Ready for departure.
Look at this crosswind.
Mako 7, hold short landing aircraft.
And I got a storm outside threatening to kill everything.
Eagle 1-1, Kunsan Tower, wing 290 at 30 knots. Runway 36, cleared for landing. Check gear down.
Up. Woo! Okay, that was... Oh my goodness. Why? Alright. Let's expedite our departure off the runway. Woo! I was not so sure about that landing. I foresaw myself zipping off the runway and heading into the grass. And then an airframe will then be under repair. And it would be my fault. Because I don't have rudder pedals. Yes, for those of you watching, I don't have rudder pedals. It is strictly through an Xbox controller.
Hawkeye 7-1, contact below. Switch to 73525.
Alright. Wait, taxi back to rail.
Hawkeye, 7-1, request taxi back.
Hawkeye 7-1, taxi back to the ramp. You are cleared all the way in.
Yeah, well, can I have a parking spot? I memorized the charts. Not really. But I've flown out of Gunsan a lot. I'm actually just looking for my wingman. Okay. And I'm kind of surprised if the thunder doesn't come through in the recording because it's quite loud. And it just started up a little bit ago. Okay, so it says they said cleared all the way in. Thank you. However, comma, you know what? There are parking spots right here. I'm just gonna utilize one of these. Golly. Now this was actually a really cool mission. It started off at night, and look at it now. It is practically daytime. Okay, let's quickly shut this down so I can go to debrief, get this logged in my flight log, my flight book. Come on, break. Goodness gracious. Thank you. Get the chocks, safety pin in, and let's turn everything off. Oops, I forgot my landing lights. Oh well. Next time. Okay. That's done. There it is. Now I know where it's at. Sweet relief from that, right? Okay. Throw it back at the D10. Oh yeah, I was also pretty impressed with the DCS or DCS's aircraft persistence for the F4. That's actually really fun thing to play around with. Okay. That's going in the history books. I've never had quite a canopy opening and parking quite like this. Somebody screenshot that. Very nice. Okay. Right. That's all done. In the mission.
Mustang 7, engage. Targets block 005.
I would expect nothing less than an excellent rating. Because we blew up where we came to blow up. However, Hawkeye 7.2 and 7.4 outshone me with whatever they blew up. What did they blow up? It's a lot of damage, but where's the destroyed at? So you got an admin building and barracks. At least number 2 did. I just blew up the ammo dump and damaged the barracks. A lot. Okay. Yeah, perfect. That was a perfect strike. Success. Your task was a partial success. It was a complete success. Get out of here. Let's see. Destruction of the 8th Mobile Division Army Base has measurably aided in the effort to win and maintain air superiority. And also to stop the invasion. Let's not forget that. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. We have completed a mission. First day back after a little hiatus. Very proud that I've been able to perform like so. In the F-16. Came right back. It was like riding a bike. Yes. Now, so this seed mission, nope. Oka Strike, nope. Too deep. Because we barely got away with our lives from the SA-10 lurking around. So, no. No to those. Pre-planned CAS, fine. What are they using? Mavericks, cool. Anyway, there is not much else to tell about today's sortie. Where's the intel track? There we go. Intel. So air defenses. Well, actually, where is yeah, force levels. There we go. Yeah. So air defenses looking pretty good. Making good progress. Naval power looks like we got resupplied with new task forces coming into the AO. Supply doesn't really matter right now. Fuel doesn't really matter right now. Air bases are good, so we're affecting their ability to operate. Aircraft, yeah, the attrition, look at that attrition. Could we even call that attrition? That is just an obliteration of their Air Force in the first day. And then looks like China is getting reinforced. Or mobilizing at least, and they might join in a second. Ooh. Ground forces, looking good. Good progress. Okay. Overall, good progress for the first day. We'll see how this continues on, but thank you for your patience in the very slow uploads for BMS. I know it's a requested upload quite often on my channel, and one that I'm happy to play and upload when I feel good. And the feel good days are gonna be more frequent than the not so feel good days, to where I have no motivation to play anything. So again, thank you for your patience. Spring is rolling around the corner, and usually that's when everybody's moods go up anyway. But yeah, been highly requested. I know DCS is kind of an ebb and flow of things. Yeah, especially with the news that came out maybe 4 or 5 months ago with the business model. Say with what you will about it, I kind of had that feeling when I first got the P51 module when I bought that, and then bought I had the A10 module already, the early one, and then I bought the P51 when it came around, and I kind of got that feeling way back when the P51 first dropped. It was just validating to be like, okay, at least somebody said it, or at least the leadership said it. Unfortunate. However, I'm very, very much looking forward to what Heat Blur is doing with the F4. Again, they have a persistence model, which is absolutely fantastic. I can't praise them enough to somehow enable that feature. I don't know if it's a DCS feature, like for real, if it's baked in the engine, but seeing the persistence and seeing the switches that I've set and have had to reset, and the ability for it to degrade on its own as I fly it, so that I don't have to manually change it or update it each time I want to fly in a subsequent mission. And that's what led me to creating a campaign that is a semi-dynamic. I'll just give you a quick overview while I still have battery life. And I'll just say this is callsign Scooter signing off just in case I run out of battery. It's still charging, but just in case. I'm going to sign out. But yeah, a semi-dynamic campaign where it pulls from a pool of mission sets for the F4, and it's going to be weighted. It's going to be in phases as well, so there'll be a prologue phase where you'll fly maybe 1 to 4 missions, and that'll be just a bunch of like border patrols and not violating enemy airspace, doing intercepts in friendly airspace, and with the intercepts to have a bit of variety, so you could intercept a cargo plane, a bomber, and a fighter with MiG-23. And with each of those 3, I've already built this, but with each of those 3, there are 3 different sets of outcomes. So it'll be like just a straight intercept and engage it as fast as you can. There will be an intercept and wait for further instructions, and then from there it'll either tell you go ahead and engage, or do a show of force, which is just fly real close to it and then break off and return to base. And then same with like the bomber, you'll intercept, ID, wait for instructions. If you're given the go ahead to shoot it down, you will. If you shoot it down and you're not supposed to, you'll lose. That kind of stuff. So it'll like start off with a prologue with just establishing your presence, and then it'll go into phase 1, which is it'll be heavily weighted to like a bar cap, which again, these bar caps are going to be less than 45 minutes. And I mean less than 45 minutes total, from startup to takeoff to getting to your station area to something happening and then returning to base. But each of these will have different areas that you will bar cap, different types of aircraft that can spawn and at different times. So each time you fly a bar cap, it's not going to be the same. So I've built all of these out, and I just need to figure out ways to score them to then progress the campaign through phase 1, and then there'll be 4 phases, and in each phase there'll be 4 to 5 missions to fly before you can advance to the next phase. If you fail a mission and survive, then you have to restart the phase and again just work your way through. And then once you end phase 4 and successfully fly those missions, you'll then enter into not phase 5, you'll enter into an epilogue phase where it'll be like 1 or 2 flights that will either have some action in it, or have a threat that may come and disappear, or a threat that may come and disrupt the stability that has been given in the region. And again, these are all kind of semi-scripted Very, very basic. No real like radio stuff. It's text based or text dialogue, so there's no voice acting or anything. Very, very basic, but it's just to have a campaign where there's variety, where I don't know what missions are going to pop up, but there's enough variation to where there will be different things to do. Like there will be strike missions with different munitions. There'll be like convoy intercepts with Mavericks, or strike missions with the GBU-12 or something, the radar guided bomb or missile where you have to control it with your eyes and it has flares on the back. Very, very archaic, but a guided munition. So like strike missions with those, and airfield, like using Durandals, attacking airfields, or doing Seed and Dead missions. But they're very contained. There's not a lot of ambient flights or anything. Any ambient flights are there for the player to interact with directly. They're not there just to be fluff and just to have a lot of things going on. And it's also to make it more controlled. So it's geared toward like a beginner flyer, beginner to intermediate flyer. Yeah, that kind of a skill level, so that there are threats. You can get shot down, but that's only if you mess up terribly. But still give you a thrill and give you threats to look out for, to evade, and to mess with all the F4's weapon systems, and mess with a little bit of the radios. I'm trying to figure that out right now before I really start getting the variation missions done. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the radios, and to just put in the muscle memory for that, switching channels. And then adding random elements in each mission, like a 10% chance of the target switches, but you navigate to a TACAN channel, so you have to switch your navigation a little bit and learn how to use TACAN, and navigating through TACAN beacons. So that'll be included. But that's what I've kind of been working on the last couple of weeks, outside of BMS, trying to get back into BMS and things like that. So again, thank you for your patience. That's what I've just been semi-passionate about, because I really love the F4, and I just have this love-hate relationship with DCS as a whole. But again, I love the F4, and I love to fly it. I love flying it. It's just a shame that BMS at this time does not have a Phantom that you can fly like you can with the F-15 in BMS. I hope that they'll add the Phantom at some point, at a better fidelity, but I'm okay with the Viper, because it is, I love its advanced systems and not having to rely on a Wizzo for assistance. But anyway, that's my rant. That's my end of the mission rant. That's a little bit of updates of what's going on here. I'm still playing Master of Command as well, but I'm not recording or uploading any Master of Command anymore. A lot of other channels are doing that just fine and helping to spread the word of the Armchair History, his game. And then, I've been just playing like little bits of other things, like Quasimorph. I got into that, and Burden of Command, I'm working through that some more. I feel so bad that I was so excited about the game and kind of fizzled out last spring, but I really want to finish it because it's a really good game and I really enjoy it, and I was able to pick it right back up with all of its mechanics without having to redo the tutorial. So I'm masterfully done there. So I have been playing Burden of Command, and then also picked up Persona 5. I started it a couple of years ago, and with the Switch, and then my wife took over the Switch in that time, so I couldn't play Persona 5 as much anymore, but then it was on sale on Steam, so I picked it up and started playing Persona 5 a lot more, because I really want to finish that. So lots of these little things that are recharging my mental batteries to then be motivated to play BMS. So Didn't want to leave you guys in the dark for that long. So again, thank you for your patience. More BMS content to come. It will be at a varying pace, but hopefully going straight back to weekly uploads if I can find the time for it. Anyway, this is called Sign Scooter from the, I believe, the 13th Fighter Squadron. Right? 13th Fighter Squadron? Oh dear. I forgot. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. What is that? 35th. Signing off from the 35th Fighter Squadron. Call Sign Scooter signing out. Till next time.